Question number 3. What will you do to improve public education in Houston? What is your opinion on the ways the mayor should involve himself or herself with HISD? And I would like Peter Brown to go first.
Well, this, along with healthcare, is one of the most important challenges that we face in Houston. We've got to educate our children so we can have the workforce that will fuel our economy, and we're not getting the results that we should get, particularly in our public schools. Everybody knows that. But a city is only as good as its schools. And for that reason, I think the mayor needs to take a strong leadership role in being a partner, a facilitator, in improving and calling for specific recommendations for change in public education. The dropout rate, particularly in certain ethnic communities, the Hispanic community, I've heard, is a 66% dropout rate. My friends, that's just not acceptable in a wealthy, advanced society. So these are all of our people, and the mayor, I will be the mayor of all the people. And I'm very concerned about every family, every child in the city. I will take a strong leadership role in finding the solutions. It's not easy to improving public education in Houston. Thank you.
Thank you, Peter. Up next, Roy Morales.
I'm the only candidate in this race that understands that cultivating our youth in their early years leads to better leaders and ultimately leads to a stronger city. That is why I want to ensure that we have a working relationship, not just with HISD, we have several others that we have to worry about as well. Some are in the city and in the county. And we have to be able to reach out and meet with them on a regular basis. That's why I want to make sure that we start first with our after-school programs at the elementary level. Then we move across and make sure there's no gaps between there and middle school. And we also offer after-school programs for high schoolers. So we've got to make sure that there are no gaps as we lead them down a pathway for further education, either in a technical field or collegiately. Thank you.
Thank you, Roy. Last, Anise. No, pardon me, not last. Anise, you're up, but we still have Jean to go.
I actually have kids in HISD, so I have a personal interest in what their educational fitness is. But there are, I believe, 17 school districts in the city of Houston, and we can't focus on just one. We have to look at all of them together. We can't recruit companies here. We can't grow our economy here without having a strong education system that's critical to recruiting companies, but it's also critical to providing the workforce of the future. I would, again, appoint a cabinet level officer in the city of Houston to coordinate among the various school districts. From something as simple as, let's not do road repair in front of an elementary school in the middle of the 3 o'clock child pickup, to how do we have an effective after-school program in every elementary and middle school in the city of Houston. For the older kids, we need to have work-study programs, we need to have internship programs, we need to have apprenticeship programs, we need to call out the business community, and that's where the mayor can have a real role in this.
Thank you, Anise. And last, in question 3, Jean Locke.
I don't think that you can have a successful business community unless you have a strong educated, trained workforce. So as mayor of the city of Houston, I will spend a lot of time in partnership with the business community and with the education community, trying to make sure that we improve an unacceptable situation that we have now. 2 things that I would focus on. One, with regard to traditional education settings. I'll do all of the things that a mayor should do to make sure that we have a great partnership with the city, with the schools. That's everything from infrastructure to public safety. But in addition to that, I'll try to encourage people to get involved in after-school programs in the schools. I want a partnership between our parks department and our schools so that kids can stay in schools and get training and opportunities from the parks department in the schools where they operate. Secondly, though, we need to target folks who have left school, job training. I mentioned this earlier. I want to have the opportunity to ask people to get involved in continuing education, to be prepared to go into the marketplace with good jobs.
Thank you, Jean.